Go do that. Go do that.
Hi,
Okay, good.
Cerulean! Yes, you are first, and I am late because I got so involved in talking to these assholes that I forgot what time it was.
Hey,
Hi, Iris!
step back.
No!
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I
Excuse
love
me.
you.
Listen here, you little shit. I'm not an asshole. You just called me sweet and kind. Is this like a trap?
No.
Oh, God damn it.
Alistair, there is 3 areas you gotta protect, by the way.
I know. I keep
I'll
dying.
lurk while I go searching. Yes, and indeed, searching by remote is your best friend. Trust me. There's a lot of jobs up for grabs. What's
You gotta
up,
fight.
King? How goes Far Cry? You should be asking that in his chat.
Far Cry's going great, but thank you.
Cerulean says, hello, Snoop. I'm going to be doing art today
Hi.
because I am too drained and too psychotic to actually play
Yeah.
games. Also, don't shout me out. No.
Yes, you deserve the shout outs.
No.
Actually, speaking of shout outs, time for me to go to Twitter. Give me a second. Give me a hot second.
No.
How much is a hot second?
A hot second is
It's a
Enough
second, but in
where
hell,
it
which
gets
is like
warm.
3 hours here.
Stuff where it gets warm.
A hot second for you is like it's like
Cerulean says,
it's
hello,
like a
sheep.
day for you.
So we're
Oh, Cerulean.
you guys are gonna get to see Nightmare Fuel because I was drawing my friend Leon, so I'm gonna be continuing.
God. Yes, I love that.
What?
Now Leon is literally Nightmare Fuel.
He does look a lot like Nightmare Fuel right now because I've got like no shading done, so it's just the line art and oof, it is rough. Also, here's a fun fact: you know how he's blonde?
Yeah.
All the colors I'm using for his hair are gray
Oh.
because of lighting.
Oh, well, true.
Like, I tried to use what I would associate as being the colors you should use for blonde, right? And it came out so yellow. And so I just scrapped it all and I wound up color picking from the reference photo. And I was like, oh wow. Huh. So I will be getting to that in just a minute. I was actually looking at something before I started, and that's
And
one of the
there is a
reasons
tweet.
I was late.
And there is a tweet.
Oh, thank you, BB. You're so sweet. I really appreciate
No,
you.
I'm not sweet. I will fight you on that.
You are so sweet. Let me love you.
They will let you love me. I am not sweet.
Get a stream because I wanna see the evolution of Leo.
Yeah. Just getting to see the vinyls that I want. Fun fact about Lita, she really likes that band. And right now, excuse you.
Oh, fudgesicle.
Right now, I'm trying to figure out when my next scheduled payment is for this this pair of headphones I bought, because I basically decided I'm gonna start buying things under scheduling because it's easier and cheaper that way.
Yeah.
I can't seem to find the email. God damn it.
Ducky, that email was like months ago.
Yeah.
Months
I don't
ago.
know.
Yeah, maybe
I'm trying to find.
don't. 27 oh. So that would be. God, I hate doing maths. I say having earlier been geeking out about math equations to sheep. It was hilarious, by the way.
It really was.
Oh, it was fucking
Actually,
hilarious.
while I do have the game, I'm thinking if I do it now, like get it set up and then get to the part where I'm able to join co-op, I'll do that. and I'll see how it goes.
I mean, okay.
So I love Far Cry games. It's just fantastic.
Babe, convince me I shouldn't get lipstick.
Babe, you should totally get lipstick.
Babe! You're mean.
I mean,
I think that's pretty convincing.
You will look very beautiful with lipstick.
Guys, I said convince me not to get lipstick. Ugh.
Oh!
I don't know how to do that.
Right.
Girls are pretty in lipstick. You buy it.
Nah.
Why?
And Dougie is telling me to get the lipstick. Do you guys realize how expensive the lipstick is?
The lipstick.
I don't.
So, if I have to buy it myself, I will.
Oh, that.
Doug, you don't have a job.
Yeah.
I have a bank account. And a debit card. That's all I need.
Okay, for reference, I mentioned how I was going to buy this in segments, right?
Yeah.
So, buying this in segments, as it will allow me to, means that I will be doing 4 separate charges of...
How much is it all together?
Hello! Is it Pebbles? Thank you for the follow and welcome to the Zombie Fan. I am literally just geeking out about lipstick. So it's 4 installments of $88.79 for my total order if I get the lipsticks.
And 40 cents, you say?
$88.
Giving him too much information.
It's like $88.
Okay, if that is going to be...
No, you're not sending me money.
You gave too much information automatically.
Oh no.
I can get that. Give me it. I'll buy it straight. I'll buy it for you. I can.
What, my order?
Yeah.
I love you.
No. I mean, I guess I can't keep you from doing that. Or sending me money to do that, but still.
Lisa, guess what? You can't stop me. I'm stubborn as you are.
So what, you're just gonna get me a Jeffree Star gift card or some shit?
I'll buy it. When I start working, I will buy this for you.
Oh.
I promise you. I will, if I have to, I will buy you 3 of these. Trust me.
Okay, the lipsticks individually are $18, but the problem is I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different ones in my cart, because when I do wear lipstick, I am a fiend.
Makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, yeah.
Well, like, one of them is just called Wifey, and I looked at that and I went, I want to show that to Al. But actually, there's like perfect. I have a thing about reds. I collect reds because it's so difficult to get the right shade of red for whatever outfit I'm wearing. So there's like a black lipstick in my cart, and then there's, oh god, did I really just open this up? Like a bunch of these. And then there's like what they're calling the perfect red, and I'm debatable, but it is a pretty color. Then there's designer blood, which is just like a darker shade. There's white. There's white and black, and I have to get that. Then there's like one with like gold dust in it. There's one. Honestly, the designer blood in the liquid does not look good, in my opinion. I just like the stick version of it.
What time is it for you?
Huh?
What time is it for you?
Me?
What time is it for you? Yes.
7:28. Why?
Okay, because your stream element says occasionally at 3 a.m. when she's feeling sad. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't 3 a.m.
No, it's 3 a.m. like hours after I'm supposed to not be streaming. That was very sweet. Thank you.
That was so cute.
It really, really was.
What? No, I'm not cute. I am ugly.
You know, you doing that just makes you cuter.
No.
Yeah, saying that just kind of like counteracts your point.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
9
No.
for
Yeah,
$88
that's how it
is a pretty
works.
good
That's
deal,
why I
honestly.
don't deny
So,
it and I just shut up, and it
I
makes it
love the
less
Alice
creepy.
in Wonderland reference. Thank you. So the order is not just the lipsticks. There's other things that I actually intended to get, and then the lipsticks just found their way into my cart because, like I said, I'm a lipstick fiend. I've got 2 different types of setting powder, one glittery, one not. I've got a lip gloss, which is free. That's in there because it's free. And then I've decided I want to make my own eyeshadow palette for when I'm traveling because it's really pain in the ass to haul around a giant clunky $67 palette when I want to use one shade out of it. So since they started doing singles, I got 6 shades in my cart. 3 are different versions of white, 3 are different versions of black. I'm goth. Welcome to the channel. And then they also brought out a lipstick bundle
Mm-hmm.
that is lipsticks that, I was thinking about getting. But honestly,
Okay.
looking at them, I don't know. Because there was one that I thought was black, but I'm looking at it and it's not. And it's actually kind of a gross color. It's like muddy black. Then,
Oh, that. Yeah, I
yeah.
agree. I used to do art when I was a lot younger. I
Yeah.
used to love drawing, and then I'm like, wait, muddy black. What a good color.
Yeah. And then there's like this burgundy, but it's like a plum burgundy. There's another
Hmm.
red in here, but it's an orange undertone red, which I can't wear because my skin. It has a thing
Yeah.
where it doesn't like pink, like certain shades of pink, and it hates orange, which is hilarious because my hair is orange.
It's orange. Yeah.
But I think it's specifically
Okay.
orange undertoned colors. Like orange
Mm.
straight up, like a pumpkin orange, I can wear, but any other shade of orange, I can't. Then there's a nude, and I never wear nudes because whenever I do, I look like one of those 2000 emo kids. And a purple, which I wouldn't wear either. So I think I might just get rid of that and see where that puts me at price. Like I like the lipsticks for the packaging because the packaging is like black and sleek, but I don't want those particular shades. So let's see where this drops me at. I wondered why. Do you need a VR? Yes, but no.
I want VR. That would be super cool.
So what you're saying is you want a VR headset. Got it.
Yeah, I want the
I'm
Oculus
saying if you
Quest
want to see
too.
what I want,
And
it's
the,
literally on my throne. Except for
on the throne.
the fact that I have a cosmetics thing.
Damn it.
I bought.
Yeah, I haven't set that up yet. It should be on my.
I'm like,
I think it's on my
About
about
You
page,
page?
though. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it should be.
let me check the lore. There was so much fucking lore. Jesus.
I'm
between the
sorry. It's not there.
Oh, did you get Mickey to do the
all of
the
the like
things?
about me? No, I did those, but I did base them heavily off of what he did.
the
Hi,
link.
Sherry. Mwah. How are you today, darling? It's been a minute. Also, I love my tentacle hair, just stuck. Thank you for posting the link. And basically, if you look at just the top of my about page and you see the feeling generous, you can progress my content. That is literally the throne link.
All right, I'm just questioning. I'm just looking. Don't need to worry. Let's
I don't
look.
like
God.
Don't mind me. Okay.
peaches.
Let's look. 400
Wait,
bucks.
you are
300
are you?
bucks.
What's going on, babe? What do you mean you have corona? Are you gonna be okay? And then I also, since we decided to talk about it,
Let me get my calculator out. Don't mind me.
no.
He's literally going all out. He's like, okay, let's see.
let's see. Let's add some. Let's set this camera on. Dude.
Okay, where is my wish list actually?
2261.30 plus 1730 2748. Is this in USD or is this AUD? This is USD. Makes sense. So I do this all in USD, that way I can change it.
That would probably be the best idea.
48, 27. Nani?
I don't know why the drawing tablet's on there twice. It's not supposed to be. Yeah, I have Corona. Oh, honey. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get better soon.
My God, doggy and hugs.
Yeah, you'll have to ask Sherry about that. Also, I need to get rid of the Razor Shark, because I got a different headset that was cheaper because I...
Don't mind me, I'm just calculating stuff.
No. Great.
Poor Lita. Lita knows what I'm like.
I hate it when you spoil. I just wish you would take care of yourself with your own money.
Who, me?
Yes.
Who else would she be talking to?
Duh.
Her other friends?
Okay, so I took out the lipstick bundle that I was really looking at going, I'm literally buying this for the packaging, and my total went down to $65.10 per payment. Now, I will say that's not the total of the order, that is the total of per payments. I'm making 4 of them. So if you calculate the full order, it's $260.39 because I am addicted to makeup. Like most girls.
Oh, well, it's okay. So you got rid of the razor. You got rid of the razor, correct?
Yeah, I got rid of the razor because I got a different headset that was cheaper because I literally I literally wanted the razor specifically to use for work purposes, not streaming, and I was just like, eh. Froggy, hi baby, it's been forever. How are you? I have missed
Oh my God, you've got a long list. Jesus.
What? My throne list?
Looks like I'm gonna be saving.
Yes, save your money and don't spend it on me. Wow.
Here's money.
That being said, we're $60 away from our goal. You gotta come visit me.
Yeah.
Really? Looks like I gotta do some persuasion on my parents then. Give me a minute.
What? No!
Ducky! It's not what I meant.
Dear
What?
God.
I am persuasive. I am persuasive.
I just don't want you to get in trouble. You just got them to get you game. Just like, it's fine.
No. I gotta do this for me. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll definitely buy you that PS5. I mean, and that Oculus. I mean, don't mind me.
Lord.
Okay, that is.
Ducky is terrifying with money.
He really is.
Don't trust me with it. Don't trust me with unlimited credit card.
This is why they have limits on credit cards.
This is why they have limits. I'm broke and hungry. I love that. I love the little title you added on the Grubhub gift card.
Well, yeah. Literally, somebody was like, you should add something that will allow you to get food onto your list because, you know, you keep running out of food. Because the problem is that, like, I don't make enough at work. I'm making more now, but, like, I still don't make enough. How are you doing? I am okay. Okay, I guess I should kind of not say that, because To those of you who are in my Discord, you might have noticed I forgot 13 doses of my medication this week. Or not this week. Ugh. This month. And to those of you who don't know, I have really, really bad bipolar and PTSD and all of that. That was improper grammar, but you know. ADHD, bipolar, CPTSD, acute depression, and acute anxiety. And basically, that means that if I don't take an antipsychotic every day that has a half-life of 24 hours, meaning that within 48 hours it's out of my system, I get really depressive, I get really anxious, I get emotional, I cry at the drop of a hat, and I get really rude and confrontational, and I have meltdowns. So I'm not doing too great, but like, at least it's something that can be fixed, you know? I just gotta take my meds on time. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, even if I'm not streaming, I will be doing a med check, but honestly, I'm getting the feeling that, like, I should stream for at least 2 hours every single day, even on the days where, like, I would take off, just so that I can hit the med check and, be able to do that.
Alright.
So I think I originally had like Wednesdays and Thursdays as being my day off. I think I'll change those to just chatting days, meaning that you'll be here listening to me talk, maybe some friends, and that means, by the way, Al, that you and I will be texting back and forth. Hi, Showdown. How are you, darling? Also, Froggy, what's up with you? I went on a rant, and I didn't ever ask you how you were doing. It's been forever. No, wait, I did. Oh, God, my memory is fucking shot.
Figured out the how much it's gonna cost altogether if I buy it. Just a little bit of pocket change.
I
Don't worry.
somehow doubt that.
It's just 18k. 18k.
You're kidding me.
That's...
Well, see, it's 18k Australian.
Dougie, that's still not good.
Man.
18k AUD to USD.
To USD, it is 13k.
$12,859.20. What the fuck is wrong with you, babe? Take care of yourself. Somebody told me you spent $700 on food, and I'm just horrified.
Oh, yeah, so about that.
I know, you bought Wagyu. I'm still not thrilled with you.
No.
What, Lucky?
It wasn't 700, it was 1.3k. What?
Oh my god.
Dougie!
What is wrong with you? There is something actually wrong. Like, Dougie, that's not right in any degree.
No! I love you, darling, but what the fuck?
Let me explain. It was when I was trying to get this job, the one I'm not working at anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It was a celebration for me joining or training, and they decided to buy the most expensive food, which was a $300 steak, a $150 fish, a $500 bottle of scotch. I think.
The fact that you fucked this job up so that you're not there anymore makes me kind of want to smack you over the head.
Well, apparently it wasn't being mature enough.
Well, you did kind of crash a car.
It was an accident. I reversed. There was no beeps. I checked my mirrors. I was in a ute, and the behind of it was covered with chemicals.
Oh, so that, yeah. But I think they probably fired you more for the expense than anything else.
Yeah, $2,000 was not good.
No.
God, Dougie.
Dougie's
That
fine.
was just
Dougie's fine. He just damaged 2 cars badly. Which
Yeah,
cost him his job.
Well, my future job.
Huh?
Because I was still in training.
Wait, you hadn't even finished training there?
Mm-mm. Had 2 more weeks left.
Oh man.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry,
god.
bud.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry, but also, mm. Yes, he's fine physically, emotionally, and mentally. He's a little damaged.
Oh, physically, I am fine. Mentally and emotionally, yeah, we're not gonna go into that cookie jar.
Probably not.
Okay,
Kind of would be a basket
Oh,
of eggs.
God.
Also,
okay.
what are you gonna do for your birthday? Also, happy birthday, Froggy.
Birthday, February twins.
Mm. Also,
I,
Yeah,
I,
mine's all the
also,
way
I
in
think
June.
Mamacita is also a February twin.
I am not a
Yay!
February. I am a May. I was meant to be born in August.
I was meant to be born in June.
Yeah, with
I was
me,
meant to
but
be
you weren't.
born exactly when my birthday is.
I think I think I
I
was
love it how
supposed to be
Liam's
like
like
I think I was 3 months late.
I
What?
was 30. I was 32 weeks early.
Hi, Talon. Hi, honey. How are you?
What do
Hi,
you
Callie.
mean?
Hey, Al, where did we post the pictures of Leon? Do you remember? Oh, never mind, found them.
Okay.
Where you posting?
So I'm not posting them because I'm pretty sure Leon wouldn't want you guys to see like a photograph of him. But I am drawing a picture of my friend Leon, basing him off of a reference photo that I have of an actor because basically it's been a challenge now issued amongst all of our friends that I have to pick the celebrity they look closest to and
Oh,
redraw on that drawing as them.
now I'm very curious about what people think I look like.
A
Because I haven't seen
bab.
what you look like, Rita. Shut up. I don't look like a bab. Just because I have baby face doesn't mean jack crap.
Yeah. You are baby.
It
Also,
does to me.
oh, I'm sorry you're sleepy. Maybe you should take a nap? No. Uh. I wonder what celebrity I look closest to. I'm not sure. I've never really seen what you looked like, so.
People say that if I get a slit in my eyebrow, like a little cut, they say I would look like Charlie Puth.
I could see it.
I
I
can't.
could totally see it.
No, I'm not Ryan Reynolds.
Although if you were Ryan Reynolds, I will say it, Ryan Reynolds. If there is one famous celebrity I would smash, Ryan Reynolds. That's
That's
just
so
saying.
uncomfortable to hear you say.
Yeah, you shouldn't be saying that.
I'm sorry, it's just Ryan Reynolds. Ah.
I mean, I get it, but still.
I mean, we are just kind of proving Talon's point.
God, there's so many of them. Just die.
Just kill
That's what
them.
I'm
Okay.
experiencing right now.
I mean, I'd love to, but you won't let me. The lack of response is deafening.
I'm sorry, I'm focusing.
I see how it is.
Yeah, also another reason why Lena's doing Leon picture like that is because Leon hates technology.
Yeah, finding a selfie of him is like a pain in the ass. It's usually him lurking in pictures of our friends. Like, he didn't realize that the camera was turned on, and then afterwards he's always like, delete it.
Yeah, he gets pissed.
I- I'm very nervous because have you shown me what you look like, Lita, or not yet?
No.
Not yet. Alright.
There are very
'Cause
few
I want you to
people
be
that I have shown who I look like, actually.
because I want you to be comfy, and I want to respect your wishes.
Yeah. Thank you. There's probably not gonna be very many people that I show my face to. I've already showed my face to someone I
Jelly?
regret showing it to. No, Jelly Scene. And I don't regret telling or showing her, but like, I can think of at least one person that I have shown what I looked like to that I regret now. So.
Can you tell me? Can you DM me?
Sure.
Curious now.
Sure. But there are some people who I don't feel I was wrong in telling them what they looked like, or showing them what I looked like. Jelly is one of them. Also, my avatar is literally me. I mean, mine basically is too, but like an idealized version of me. So I don't regret showing Jelly. I don't regret showing Mama or Mamacita. And then Finn has also seen.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think other than that, it's just Haywire and Pixel.
Obviously.
I don't think I've shown anybody.
No, you
The only one that
haven't.
knows is
No,
Dang.
In fact,
I'm very curious of what my handsome brother looks like.
I mean, I put it that way.
So say that again. You cut it out for a
he
second.
said, I mean, when you put it that way.
Well, you are handsome, just like Lita's beautiful.
Lies. Deceit.
Excuse me.
Lies.
I can say one word that makes me cringe the moment I speak it. Pumpkinini.
Curious. Any.
Pumpkinini deserves to rot.
Oh, be kind. The
Panini makes me
Pumpkinini didn't mean to piss you off.
It doesn't piss me off. It just makes me like.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I thought you would like the Pumpkinini, babe.
I mean, I like it because I like it. I don't like other people liking it.
Aw, baby. Here's the thing.
So
I don't think
what-
anyone but you likes it. Everyone else is just like, I think
So
Pixel enjoyed
what you're
it.
saying is, Alistair, you're the jealousy type.
Yeah.
A little, yeah.
What?
That makes you more adorable, honestly, big bro.
Wait, what happened?
Pixel admitted that he's the jealous type, essentially.
Pixel?
Or not Pixel. God damn it. My husband.
Your hubby.
Yeah, I get who you meant because Pixel is non-existent at the moment.
Yeah, he doesn't like me anymore.
Yeah. Stuff goes down.
Yes, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's my hubby. If you were watching my stream and you don't know who I am talking about, the little skull here is my husband, and if you click on that link, you can go see him. He's playing Far Cry 4 right now.
The best Far Cry.
Jesus.
I will take your word for it.
It's my favorite Far Cry, so it's the best Far Cry.
So I'm debating between. I'm about to play Far Cry 5. Like I'm thinking, if there is no co-op trophies, I'll play the single player by myself, and I'll test it out. And once the collab is ready for you, Alistair, I'm ready. I'll play it on your world. We'll help you out.
So I accidentally speedran the first two major enemies of Far Cry. Like I was like, oh man, I'm just gonna go kill this guy, get this section opened up. I accidentally killed the guy. I'm like, oh shoot, I've just progressed like 40 minutes into the story in 5 minutes.
So
And then the next one, I was like, oh, look at that guy. Let me just snipe him real quick. And I get the second guy. I'm like, what the heck? Aren't these supposed to be story related?
So that's
So
basically
dumb.
what I do whenever I play Infamous Second Son.
Hmm.
I basically just go in and do the story up into a point, and I speed run the shit because I like taking my time and doing all the side quests, but
Agreed.
not with the original power, because the power that you get when you first start the game is actual shit. It is hot garbage.
It's like terrible.
You say power, and I think light level from Far Cry. Or, sorry, not Far Cry. Destiny
Infamous
2.
Second Son is a superhero thing.
Ah.
Yeah.
I do love your avatar though. It makes me happy to see the adorable bunny murder rabbit you are.
Thank you. I'm doing Al's model too.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Me too.
I can't wait.
It looks so
I
good.
can't wait.
Oh, by the way, you know that that little in joke that you wanted me to add?
Yeah.
I did it. I did it.
Yeah.
Did it.
And
Did you do
we will be the only ones who can tell. Well,
Good.
I think the thing is that everyone else will notice, but they won't realize that it's the in joke.
So what do you mean by end joke? Please explain. Like, is there like a hidden joke inside of it?
Yeah, it's a joke between the two of us
Yeah.
that he wanted me to add just for the two of us to enjoy. And basically,
looks like I'm gonna be digging.
No, like you genuinely will not be able to tell because it's kind of like him conversing with me through his model.
Literally.
Yeah.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Dougie?
Yes.
I'll rephrase this. This is not something we want anyone to find out what they mean. You can figure out what it is that is the in joke, but we're never going to tell you the meanings and we don't want anyone to know.
No, I don't want to know the meaning. I just want to know what it looks like.
Oh!
That's my.
I mean, I guess I could kind of tell
Yeah.
you. Dougie, or not Dougie, Al, do you want me to go ahead and reveal
I mean,
where
yeah,
the
you
in
can
joke?
tell him. Yeah.
So, he's gonna have like 7 different models. Cause I love you, babe, but I could only fit in 7.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I think that's good enough.
And
I only have one that I use.
well, no, I mean I could only fit in 7 messages.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And basically, what it is he is wearing a necklace. He's wearing a choker, and I've just got little charms dangling off of it. And they say various different things like dead inside or hellhound. There's one that's just a coffin. And there's one that says Tigger, which is going to be the most funny one in my opinion. There's one that says scissor hands. And they're all very, very like... They're messages to me. They're messages to me. And I know what they mean. So it'll be funny when like halfway through stream he changes a model and everybody's like, wait, what?
My brain is just ticking. So it's just trying to like, come on, what do you like?
No,
I won't think of it, but I'll have a theory.
Your theory will be wrong because essentially we created a secret language nobody will ever be able to tell. And that's not a challenge. That is if you ever figured it out, we would be very uncomfortable.
Yeah. If you ever figured it out, we would need to have a secret conversation with you.
Yeah. And we'd have to be like, okay, who told you? But even then, I don't think that either one of us has or ever will tell anyone what the messages mean. Like, not even Jelly knows.
Ooh. Very
I'm
secretive.
choosing to ignore everything you've been saying since I understood secrecy behind it, so I don't even know the context behind this, and I want to keep it
Thank
that
you,
way.
sheep. I love
Thank you. You are amazing. Basically, he's gonna have different models that have chokers that say different things, and what they say is just fun. It's just fun. Just take it as him being expressive and
Yeah,
stylistically. They
that's
don't
cool.
mean
I can't wait to see.
anything.
I
It's
can't wait to see it then.
huh? Yes. Yes.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, I'm so happy with the hair. The hair took forever. Oh, babe, you remember that earring that I added?
yes.
I made it jangle. It
Nice.
moves. It fucking moves.
That's awesome.
I'm so
That's
happy
actually
with
I
it.
low key want a new earring. I'm actually thinking about getting 5 more ear piercings.
I don't even have any piercing.
Reason
I
for
have 11.
reason the reason why I want 11 not 11 6 ear piercings is to actually match the fan art I've gotten from friends. It just suits
How about
me, and I feel like
how about this? Instead of matching the fan art matches you.
Or vice versa.
or vice
That's how
versa.
I see it.
I will say there were a couple tattoos that when I put on this model, I was like, this is cute, or this has significance from something else, but I'm never really gonna get it. And now that I've been using the model for a while and I've seen it more, I'm like, actually, I really want those. So it could be
Yeah.
like that. Like, for instance,
Later.
what?
I have a very important question. I have a very important question to ask. Very important
What?
question. Take a look at your chat.
No.
I have an important question.
Oh!
What? What's your shoe size?
Get shot
Mine
down.
or his?
Yes.
8.
Six
Dougie,
and
what's
a
your shoe
half.
size?
Did you just say 6.5? Baby, I love you.
Little feet.
You're so cute.
Oh, I'm wearing I wear size 12 shoes, by the way.
That's because you're
Man,
massive.
I have
Also,
big
yes,
feet.
you can give me a compliment, darling. I was just being
I
a
wear
bitch.
12 and a halves and sometimes 13s.
Thank God, because I thought you said no to like. Can look at your chat? Can I give you a compliment? No.
Oh, I did. I was just kidding, though.
Okay, so do you want it typed or do you want it spoken?
Either way, but just know I'm probably gonna cringe. I can't accept love. Compliments are.
You're not gonna cringe. You are gonna take this to the
You
heart.
underestimate how much I hate myself.
Well, guess what? This is gonna be the most heartfelt compliment I have ever given you. Later, my big sister, my family, my friend. You have been there for me. It's been what? How long now?
Couple months.
4 to 5 months? 4 months? It's been 4 months since we first met. You saw my heart in a heartbeat with your model, with the way you act and your charisma to others to show how much you enjoy gaming and how much you enjoy being part of this community. You have been there for the others, and even at times when you don't want help, we have been there for you. We appreciate your existence. We appreciate you being on this earth. And most importantly, I appreciate you being part of my family. You are one of the most truly amazing people I have met in my life. There isn't anyone I would say fits anyone like you. You are one of my truly amazing friends and siblings. I wouldn't change my life for the world, and I'm so glad I met you. I don't know where I would be today, and I love you.
I love you too, my dude.
My heart.
Like, first of all, ew, affection, but also, aw.
Leetu's personality be like, affection.
Literally, though. I
Yeah, but
forgot
you
how
honestly-
much I hate, like, drawing eyes.
You are one of the most fantastic people I have met, and I have no idea where I would be today without you guys. This goes to all of you. I don't know where I would be.
Ow! Baby! You didn't even say goodnight or anything. You just raided.
Didn't want to interrupt Dougie, but yeah.
You're adorable, and I love you, and thank you, Dougie, for the compliment. It was very much appreciated. Also, do you love how, like, this eye looks somewhat human, and then the rest of it is just nightmare fuel?
The teeth looks like it's from a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The brilliance of
Leon.
shading.
That's Leon.
Yeah, I'm trying to make the smile not so dead in the eyes, but, like, drawing...
That's literally how you met him.
Yeah, but, like, he has a nice smile.
He does have a nice smile, but...
Yeah. You swapped mics, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Are you on your phone now?
No.
What mic did you swap to?
I'm using my actual...
Oh, like your headset?
No. Like my mic.
Huh.
The microphone in your voice box.
Yes.
It's called a voice. It's called a voice.
Dear God. Oh, lovely. My roommate is cooking something and it stinks.
Oh, I haven't eaten yet today.
God, me either.
Dougie!
I'm hungry. But also I'm on a diet, so...
If I could take weight, I would. Because honestly, I hate being skinny.
You can have the rest of mine.
Please, if there was a way to take weight without risk of death, I would take it.
Yeah, did you know fat is a living organ? Is a living organ?
Yeah, no, and it's actually transplants of fat is actually lethal.
Yep. Which is disgusting and annoying and ew.
I should be back.
Okay, babe, I love you.
I
Be
love you.
safe, bro. We love you.
Are you guys watching my stream? Like, can you see what I'm doing? Guys?
Sorry, I just realized my mic was muted. Yes, I can see you.
Ah, it's okay. Did I ever tell you about the time I had a spoon thrown in my head and started bleeding? Baby! I know you're a frog, but no! What? What happened? You okay? Jeez. That's not okay.
What happened?
Froggy had a spoon thrown at their head once. And it started bleeding.
That is no good.
Huh?
I mean, that's no gusto. I mean, I ran into a wall when I was 3.
Am I
Cracked
the
my head
only one
open.
here who doesn't have, like, any tales of terrible accidents? Just weird illnesses? Like, I think other than the time I got strep throat in my knee, I don't really have anything of note.
Can I just say, when you look to your left on the stream,
This?
it looks like yeah, that way. It looks like your model is actually got a mask on it because of the orange and all that. It's like makes it look
Oh, you
like
mean
you're wearing a
like...
mask.
What? You mean like that?
Looks like you're wearing a mask.
Oh. I was checked out before Honey! That's not okay. Are you good, fam?
Alright, I'm gonna go so my mother doesn't yell at me again.
Okay.
That's why I had to mute up. I love you all. I'm gonna keep complimenting you till the day I die. It's my job.
Ugh.
I know you don't like it, but I know you also like it because it's affectionate and it's adorable, apparently. Yet I'm not cute. Be safe, and sheep, I will come to your stream next. You're my next on my list.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Be safe, and always know the Bab is watching with love and kindness and respect.
Aww. So cute.
Be
Love you too,
safe.
man. Stay safe.
Bab out.
Now you're massive.
I am big.
Are big is that chunky sheep.
Extra thick.
Also, by the way, I never really properly said this because he was basically still here, but welcome raiders. Thank you obviously to Al for the raid. Thank you guys for showing up. Jelly! Hi baby! Do you want to hop in VC?
Hey, Jelly.
And to anyone who is new here, I am Al's wife. I am the Little Rabbit, or Murder Rabbit, depending on how you want to talk about me. And essentially, I am a human-eating serial killer who is currently drawing my friend Leon, who is an absolute darling. But I'm bad at drawing, so this will be fun. How are you today, Jelly, by the way? Did you just get off work? This is about the time you would be getting off work normally, I think. I am practically invincible, clearly. I'm just glad you're okay. Can we talk about that iris, though? Like, I'm so proud of that. Nope. Or at least I was, until I fucked it up. Took nap, sleepy AF. Aw, I'm sorry, darling. Do you have any more caffeine around? Are you? I think you said you were gonna stop drinking caffeine, actually. What VC are you in? Oh, my VC and oh wait, no, we're in Al's stream, Discord. Hey Sheep, do you want to hop over to my Discord since it's Paradoma?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Hop into any VC, I'll drag you in.
Alright.
There we go. Now we're in my VC.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Move
that,
around.
honey. Yeah. Al was streaming, I joined his VC. My sister!
Hello.
Oh, you're so sweet and cute when you're sleepy. But I'm sure once you fully awake, you will be back to the degenerate Jelly that we know. I can't say that we know and love because we love you like this, too.
Yep.
Brain
We love
fog
every
over.
Basically, I'm saying we love you.
Love you too.
Y'all. I want to give you burrito blanket and cuddles.
Oh, that's the best.
I actually do have a tortilla blanket, and just, I'm like, you are now burrito.
Yes.
Awesome. I want a burrito blanket.
Well, come over here.
Hey, Jelly.
Did you really just realize she was here, or just hadn't said hello
No.
yet?
I just hadn't said hello yet.
Ah.
I was eating.
Ugh, I want food.
I have a snack mix. You
I
know, just playing some Titanfall, eating some snacks. The true gamer life.
have no food.
You should go get some.
No.
Oh, okay.
Actually, hey Jelly, you want to come over and make foods together?
Too far.
No, it's not. Just hop on a plane.
Nothing's too far if you set your mind to it.
Exactly. Or, I mean, you could just teleport. That works too.
I wish.
I know. Somebody asked
What you
me.
need to start doing is just deploying your gel everywhere. So whenever you want to go somewhere new, you just say, okay, I want to take control of this section of my mass.
Ooh. He's got a point with that.
True, true.
What the fuck? Is this on this layer? Apparently it was. I actually was asked the question the other day, like, if you could have any superpower at all, what superpower would you have? And I basically just summed it up as molecule manipulation. And they were like, what? Why not matter manipulation? I was like, because matter means that I change the state of things. Basically between, like, a solid or a liquid or a gas. If I have molecule manipulation, it means that I can change what I look like. I can change whether something's an apple or an orange. I can move myself across states. And just watching their eyes light up was adorable.
Nice.
I know what I
Yeah.
want. And that is to love and cherish all of my friends, but they're all too far. Jelly, how do you like my drawing style? I call it chaoticness.
Like somebody's watching me.
From the room next door.
Sorry.
Yesterday we were watching Stranger Things, and they played that song, and me and my dad were having a blast. It was like just doing stuff with the song. Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me through the floorboards from the window in the closet.
Yes, though. Does that look like the eye is smiling at this point? I cannot tell.
I don't art, so I can't tell either. Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna move on to another area, and if it looks like shit, I'll just fix it later.
The true way to do things in life.
Well, certainly the true way to do
Ignore it till
art.
it becomes a problem.
Oh. Hadn't thought of it like that, but yeah, basically. I can't wait until I'm as good at art as Jelly is, if that ever happens. Probably won't.
You're going for realism. I work with cartoons.
I'm only going for realism with this. I typically do cartoons.
I don't draw.
Yeah, so you can't be a part of this conversation. Go fuck yourself. That was a joke. It was a bad joke, but it was a joke.
I can't do that. I've tried.
Oh. Well then. And then. Aw, of course I'll give you a compliment, BB. Also, thank you for the posture check. And I'm sorry that Untitled Goose Game is giving you so much difficulties. Now, compliment for the jelly. I love how sweet and understanding you are. Like, if I say, hey, I kind of feel lonely and I miss hanging out with you, you'll be like, bet. When do you want to hang out? And just like, you never are. If I piss you off or something, your first thought is always like, are you okay? I don't think I've ever pissed you off though, so.
You haven't.
I think that's the thing. It's like, you care enough about your friends to try to figure out their motives as opposed to looking at them in the worst way possible. And I feel like everyone occasionally looks at their friends and doesn't put themselves in their shoes. I've never seen that with you. You're always just like, okay, here's what's going on. Neither one of you see it, but this is what's happening. And I really appreciate that about you. Because I know that in any situation, if I'm not sure if I'm being the asshole, I can objectively come to you and be like, this is the situation, and you'll tell me straight up. And I like that. I like that, and I appreciate and love you. I don't know if that was a good compliment. I basically stumbled through it.
It's okay.
I love you.
Understandable.
Love you too.
I also was going to look at something, and I don't remember what it was. Okay. Brain, go burr. I need food. Oh, right. Now I know what I was going to do. Do I, though? I needed music. So... let me do this. This should be good. On that note, I need to go put a pot of water on the floor. So, I'm sorry, but can somebody comment on what I just said?
Yes, you go do that.
I meant pot of water on the stove, not on the floor. I'll be right back. You two are in charge of keeping my chat entertained.
No promises. I'm sleepy.
Then be cute and babble.
Brooke.
Water sounds.
You said babble, so I said Brooke.
I love how it looks like her model just straight up died. Alita had to go make food. I'm sleepy.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hi.
I have revived.
Good.
When I left, you guys were making babbling sounds, so what happened?
Explain to Froggy where you were.
Oh, thank you. I fear I'm making him look like an old man. Part of the problem is that this line is going up when it needs to go down.
that's where you start bringing the energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Energy.
Monster.
I mean, I am one, but what's your point?
And monster energy.
Oh, I want, but I can't afford. Sage. I don't know how people call word searches a de-stress thing. It's not. Depends on the person and the word search, I think. Like, some word searches, I'm just like, fine. And that kind of calms me down. But for the most part, it's just like, there's too many letters. If you, I mentioned earlier how if I had a superpower, it would be matter manipulation. If you guys could have a superpower, what would it be and why?
The ability to replicate other powers.
So basically, infinite second son. Got it.
So basically, just being able to use any other power that I think of. Or okay.
Yes, that they literally made a game about that.
Twinkie, what you doing, bro?
I would have to go with what you went for, Lita, just because we have very similar interests.
Matter manipulation.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being able to, or not matter, molecule? Could you imagine manipulating someone else's molecules though?
That'd be interesting.
I mean, technically, with molecule manipulation, you could change someone's brain.
Well, then.
It's like,
Then just go with like telepathy.
well, no, that's not the point of molecule manipulation. The point of molecule manipulation is that you can do anything. The only thing that you can't mess with is time. And that is only because time does not have molecules.
You sure?
Yes. Oh, god damn it.
Because you're talking subatomic stuff now.
That's. And maybe I mean, add that word, manipulation. Okay, I will be back once more, as I have to go actually put my noodles on the stove. So be right back. You guys, once again, are in charge of entertaining the chat.
Entertain us. Here we are now.
Just give them visceral details on how your slime works, Jelly.
I am sleepy. Brain go burr. No thought, hand empty.
Don't you not have a brain? Alexa, stop.
I do have a brain. It's just mainly horny.
But I thought that slimes didn't have brains.
I have a brain.
No, you have a very beautiful brain.
Squishy. Temptation to slam face into desk. Very strong. You okay? Sheepy?
Whoa, sorry. What?
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no. I'm
What
fine.
happened?
I'm playing a very, very, very annoyingly difficult mission. I'm talking to myself and I don't realize it.
It happens, it happens.
What have I been saying? Because I genuinely don't know.
Lita went to go start up her food, Iris.
Oh, oh man. Finally got it. That was too
Nice.
hard.
Sorry I'm not being super talkative.
You're fine. I'm having the same problem right now.
Sleepy brain.
I just don't know what to talk about. My issue is like, I'm really into this game, so I want to talk about this game, but you have no idea what I'm doing, so there'd be no context and it wouldn't make for good conversation.
I would just continue to stare off into the void, wondering what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. I'm kind of there with you.
I'll be right back. I need to go put something away.
Alright.
Hi, Mama. Hello. What good girl? Also, yeah, I did get up. I got noodles.
Nice. What kind of noodles?
Are you guys still here?
Can you not hear me?
Hold on. Oh, I put on the wrong
Hello?
fucking headset. I was like, why can't I hear you?
That's probably why.
Yeah. I also just totally knocked my cup over. Good thing that I'd already drunk all the coffee in it. Okay. Now where were we? I was doing a lot of shading. That's where we were.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see how big my brush is. That's the problem. Well, help. I fucked up. So this is typically what I do when shit like this happens. Is I save and then reload. Except I'm having the same goddamn problem. What the fuck? So what are you guys up to? Hello?
Oh, I am muted. I'm dumb. I literally said you should be able to hear me. I'm not muted. Turns out I am.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Rude.
said I'm doing increasingly difficult missions on Titanfall.
Goodness. How's that going?
Very not well.
Okay.
I'm hopping onto a moving... One sec. Oh, there we go. My sister's hamster is hitting my chair.
Oh. Is it in its little ball?
Yeah. But what I was saying was, I've been attempting to play this game and do well at it. Not happening.
Oh no.
Yeah. This
That's
game
a problem.
is mighty hard.
It sounds like it.
I'm also getting like 10 frames per second because this map is huge on this level.
Okay. Huge
Yeah.
how?
There's about 80 ships and it's all open walkable space. So, like, huge.
Jesus Christ.
What the heck? But yeah, not going well. I have died 7 times on this mission alone already.
Uh-oh. Could you level up?
No, there's no leveling up system. I just have to get good.
Oh, lovely.
Which I am, but it's happening very slowly.
Thank you for the posture check. And, sounds awful. What the actual fuck? I can't see the, I can't see my brush.
That's not good.
No, it's really not. I can see, like, the little cursor of where it's supposed to be. But I can't determine, like, how large or small it is. Which is a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
I didn't even do
I'd say
anything.
so. Oh?
No. So give me just a minute to Google. There we go. Now I can see it again. I wonder how that happened. Anyway, doesn't matter. So what are your favorite games? Sheep, if you're talking, I can't hear you, and I think Jelly has fallen back asleep.
Yeah, I in fact was muted.
Any chance you could stay unmuted while you're in VC?
Yeah. I'm just gonna dip 1 sec. I'm gonna dip out of this game, that way I can actually hear you.
I mean, I didn't mean for you to do that.
One moment, my parents need me for something.
Okay. I'm eating too fast. So, I've been thinking a lot about mental health lately for, obvious reasons. And it's got me wondering, like, when I'm upset with certain people, how often is it them being an asshole, and how much of it is undiagnosed mental problems that they aren't learning how to deal with? And at the end of the day, oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm just chilling and listening to you.
Oh God.
Hey, it's like a podcast. It's fun.
I mean, yeah. But basically, I kind of sat there and I wanted to be back in VC in like 20. Okay. And yes, Lee is looking amazing.
It does look good.
Thank you. But I was genuinely wondering, like, if someone's mental health is bad, does that give them the right to be an asshole? And moreover, is someone's willingness to put up with bullshit equal to the level of bullshit they should take from other people? Or, no, sorry. Equal to the amount of bullshit that other people should expect to deal with them, I guess. Does that make sense?
It was a bit wordy, but I think I understand what you're saying. So you're saying, is it worth... How do I say this in simplest terms?
How about...
being non-diagnosed, is there a level of which to be a jerk okay versus... how people put up with it, like a level to people
not
put
really.
up with it and reciprocate that?
Yeah, let me go ahead and put up a scenario. Friend A has a history of meltdowns. And it's a case of they have either a diagnosed or undiagnosed issue. Doesn't matter which. But it affects their personality, their mood, and their ability to handle conflict. Now, let's say they have friend B, who happens to also have mental health issues. They're not usually outwardly expressing of that. But let's say they have a bad day and like they explode. Should friend A forgive friend B, considering all the times friend B has forgiven friend A for their explosions?
Yeah, that's just reciprocating love in my eyes.
Okay, so that basically answered the It
If
was.
someone's respecting you, even though you're being a jerk, you deserve to respect them, or they deserve to be respected by you. You shouldn't just drop it as is. I wouldn't even consider that a friendship. Like, if you have moments, that might have just been a sleep thing.
Yeah, I think it was.
If you have moments where you're being a jerk, but you don't mean it, a lot of the time you just explode because you have an emotional issue.
Yeah.
And they still are friends with you, and they forgive you.
And support
You should
you
be
and
able
love
to
you.
forgive them. Yeah, you should be able to do the exact same to them. Otherwise, it's completely one-sided.
Okay. I kind of feel the same way. There have been instances where I was friend A, and it's shocked to me the friends that stuck around. Al. This is a lot about my previous friends. And then there's been times where, like, I was apologizing for shit that later on did not feel like I should have, or like was worth apologizing for, because in the end the other person never forgave me but continued to do basically the same thing.
It's just,
Yeah. Most of this was in high school. I don't
also
think...
kind of hypocritical of them to like expect you to be there for them when they blow up and then not do the same. It's extremely hypocritical and not a very cool thing to do.
Yeah, well, I've not really met anyone recently who was terribly like that, but like in high school it was like a super big deal. I had so many friends that like would call me at 2 a.m. being like, oh my god, he broke my heart. And I'd be like, okay, what did he do? He didn't buy me Versace. Some shit like that.
Bro.
Like, they were basically having a meltdown over nothing. Yeah, I had some weird friends.
Hilarious. I love that a lot, actually.
I grew up with posh people around, can you tell?
Yeah, understandable.
Or inversely, and I mentioned that one because it was silly, but like this one was actually severe, and I was genuinely concerned. I had one friend call me up at like, I was in school, she was not. She had skipped that day, and she was calling me to let me know that she was pretty sure that the cops were going to come to her house and arrest her parents for drug charges. So, usually with those I was concerned, though. With the friends who, and although she can be put on this list too, but you'll see why in just a minute.
With the petty excuses is what you're talking about.
Well, I use the petty excuse as an example because it's one that everyone has probably dealt with and been like, oh my god. But actually, she's a pretty good instance too, because I would walk her through it, I'd talk her through it, I'd calm her down, and then, like, say a week, maybe 2 later, I would be going through some shit, and she'd be nowhere to be found. Or she'd, like, say something about how I should just get over it, that I was being too sensitive, something like that. And I don't know whether it changes between the friend who's just, petty bullshit and the friends whose concerns were genuine and valid. You know?
Yeah, no.
It's like, does their type of bullshit change what they should be expected to put up with, It's like, I kind of can see why the friend who, worried about her parents being arrested and her being in the foster system, so on and so forth, would be a little bit put out by me having a meltdown because a teacher gave me an F. You know? But then that's kind of why I always preach, you know, no one's misery is comparable. You shouldn't try to...
Absolutely.
Yeah. You shouldn't ever try
Everyone's
to
different.
measure your pain against someone else's. But again, we were in high school, so I don't know how that changes things.
There's a lot of dumb stuff going on in general.
Yeah. Mental health just as a whole is a whole lot of stuff, you know? It's how willing are you to put up with other people's bullshit, but also how willing are you to listen to others when they're upset, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And I think so many people just want to be heard, but don't really want to listen.
No, not at all. And that's a really hypocritical mindset in the first place.
What?
But so many people
I
have
deserve
it
to be
that-
listened, but other people don't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have everyone. That's being self-centered and very stupid.
See, for
Like,
me...
you gotta include everyone when you're thinking about something like that.
Yeah. For me, at least, I tend to see that as just a very bad case of main character syndrome. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, no, I do. I don't see it as that. I see that as just being purely selfish. There's no underlying anything to it.
Well, okay, so here's how main character syndrome works, and it is actually a thing. And it's a thing that actually a lot of people suffer from. I guess you could call it suffering. Really, the people around them have to suffer from them having it. Sorry, time for a drink.
You're good.
So, the way main character syndrome works is it's kind of an illusion, but it's a very common one, so I feel wrong calling it that. But it's seeing the world in such a way that you kind of think you're the only person in it. Now, that sounds narcissistic and self-involved, but let me continue. It's not that you are actively being cruel to other people. It's not that you are actively evil. In fact, quite the inverse. You think that you are the hero of your own story. But the problem is within that, and this is something actually a lot of kids can maybe relate to, is you forget that other people have lives. Meaning that if something would bug you, you're sympathetic to somebody who maybe that issue doesn't bug. Or vice versa, if it's an issue that they're having that really devastates them and it's not something you would care about, then you're just like, yeah, whatever. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it is so deceptively common that it's like actually kind of terrifying, because there's so many people who don't have the capability of looking into somebody else's head, because without thinking about it, they've made the other people in their lives side characters.
Yeah.
And so they tend, it's not that they tend to think of themselves first, even. It's that if it's not something that they can relate to, it doesn't make sense to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that does make sense. And then I'm realizing I have a bit of that.
Yeah, most people have a little bit of that. It's not something to feel bad about. It's just something to, be mindful of. I sometimes have that problem. There's also the inverse, which I suffer from drastically, which is, I like to call it, side character syndrome or whatever. Basically, it's you think everyone else is the main character and you're just, a side piece that doesn't mean anything. So that basically you have no self-worth. It can be boiled down to self-worth in that instance. It's seeing yourself as somebody who is hindering the main character, who would be everyone else. Thank you for the hydrate! I don't know if this is like an actual thing, by the way. This is something that my aunt and I have talked about.
It makes sense, though. And I would not be surprised if it is, in fact, a real thing.
Yeah. Okay, here it is. Main character syndrome is when somebody presents or imagines themselves as the lead in a sort of fictional version of their life. Now, this is an even more broader spectrum. It'd be kind of like, oh, if cameras were on me right now, so on and so forth, would I be making the audience happy? Something like that. It can be shared. It can be within somebody who also has narcissistic personality disorder, but it's not necessarily the same thing. Digital communication platforms make it easier for people to fall to the trap of main character syndrome. I think that summarizes a lot of the problem with like content creators who, were decent people before they got big, and then they get big and suddenly they stop being decent people. It's because they've developed.
That's exactly why I don't want to get big. I'm actually okay not even getting ever to affiliate.
Yeah.
Because I actually have more fear about that, because I've seen so many people fall to that I've genuinely enjoyed. Like I watched them since they had like 100 followers on YouTube or something like that, and then like 5 years later, they're now like some of the biggest people on YouTube, and they're not good people.
Yeah, and
it's really sad.
The problem with that is it's a case of you have to always be looking a little critically at yourself. Like, my mom always says it as, don't judge someone else until you yourself are absolved of all fault. Meaning that if in any situation you can say you never did a wrong thing, you don't have the right to judge someone else's actions. That doesn't mean that you have to be pleased with them. Like, I want to clarify, that doesn't mean you have to be pleased with them. There's so many actions that Mom and I go, why would you do that? But we're not absolved of being stupid either.
Yeah, I follow that, but to a point. Like, if I know that I've not done this stupid thing, I will judge the person on doing the stupid thing that I never did. But it's almost every time I've done that stupid thing, so there's just a very few amount of times where I can go, bro.
Well, I think that's kind of a different kind of judgment than what I'm referring to. It's like, you can't look at someone poorly for doing something until you yourself have never done something that was poor in judgment.
Mm-hmm. On a broader spectrum is what you're talking about.
Yeah, think of it more like, okay, you can't condemn the thief for stealing unless you have never once lied in your life. You know?
Yeah.
And I don't think there's a lot of people who can say that they've never told any sort of lie, whether it be good intention or negative. You know?
I don't think there is anyone.
Yeah, and that's kind of where this sort of comes into play, is like, nobody really can judge someone because nobody is perfect. And that's kind of where my mom is coming from when she says that, is like, until you are a perfect human being, you do not have the right to call someone else a bad person.
Exactly, and that's never gonna happen because you've already made past mistakes, and you can't turn back time.
Now, to be fair, if you, by some miracle, become a person who in the present is perfect, I'd give you a little bit of a pass, but then I'd give you a bit of a pass, but then at that point I feel like part of being perfect is forgiving people for things that to others are unforgivable, because everyone kind of has their own reasons and where they're coming from and the way their minds work, and we're not mind readers. Nobody is. So believe I bring your voices to me. Twitch is on my phone. Okay, Mom, take a shower and get clean. Also, while we have the break, med check, everyone. If you have nightly meds that you have not taken and you need to take them,
Thank you.
take them now. You're welcome.
I'm gonna do that and get my dinner.
Yeah. And then we can continue this slightly morbid conversation. Which someone should clip some of. Okay. Okay, so we're just waiting on Sheep to get back. Perfection in humanity is portrayed by the very imperfections they represent. I think... Okay, so I agree, but in this context, I'm saying, like, unless you can say that you have never committed a crime, or you've never hurt somebody else's feelings, or that you've never done something with ill or malicious intent, that you've never been prideful of something you did, that you were never greedy, that you were never, condescending or wistful or anything like that. Like, unless you can say that you have been a perfect, understanding, happy, sweet person who listened to other people's problems and helped them work through it, you're not really able to go through and say, no, this person is in the wrong here. Because, okay, they might be, but that's an opinion. You can't... See, the more I talk about it, the worse my explanation gets. My mom is better at explaining this than I am. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So, Dread here was saying perfection in humanity is portrayed by the very imperfections they represent, which I agree, but I was trying to say...
The perfect human is one with imperfections. There is...
Yeah.
If there was to be someone classified as perfect in the sense of perfection, they would not be human.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, I agree with that, but that's one of the reasons why I'm saying perfect human. Like, has a sense of humility, doesn't hurt other people, has a good reason for everything they do, never lies, never steals, takes care of others, is good, is
basically
good for the environment. Yeah. Unless
that's what we're looking at more.
If you are a morally perfect person, go off, sis. But I don't think that there really is anyone. There's no one I can think of who is...
Yo, if you're a morally perfect person, go drop a sub.
Yeah, please. But I don't really think it's possible to be entirely without fault. Because there's going to be
It's almost ingrained into your consciousness to be selfish in some way, which leads to the imperfect morality.
I wouldn't say it's ingrained to be imperfect, but
I said nearly.
Nearly, yeah.
Because some people are actually just by nature very kind and giving.
Yeah. But even those people have probably insulted somebody or been mean to a friend or, you know, neglected somebody that they were supposed to care for. You know, everyone has been lazy. Everyone has told a lie, be it good or not good. Although right now we're thinking not good. You know? It's like even if they're good in one aspect, there's going to be an aspect where they are selfish. That's just kind of how humans work. Now, I'm not saying that that's everyone. There's probably a few people who aren't. But you want to know what? They are usually really well known for that. Like, take for instance Gandhi. Gandhi, I feel like would fit in that. You know?
Yeah, I'm sorry, you said Gandhi and my brain went, oh no, and thought of every negative thing he's ever been known for doing. I mean, but yes, from a morality standpoint, he is a very good person.
Okay, well now
from some of the things he's done is not the best.
Now I'm wondering if I'm thinking of somebody else, but explain what you mean by that.
I don't want to.
No, you don't get to say that and then not explain that shit.
He likes kids a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was unaware of that. Okay. Let's switch that to Fred Rogers or Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. That's a person that's absolutely perfect in every way. He's never done anything wrong.
That's not true. That is not true. He was actually in the military and was known for killing people. He was a very good drill sergeant.
Yeah.
But morally, he was a very, very good person. Also, hi, honey. We're in deep contemplation mode right now.
We're contemplating the deepest of thoughts.
Who are we discussing?
So I basically, we got on a tangent because I was scrolling through old feed on social media today because I was. Oh, thank you, Gameplay Bunny, for the follow. Welcome to the fam, and I hope you enjoy your time here. Right now we are getting a little bit deep, but I hope you enjoy your stay here, and I look forward to seeing you in my chat. God, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was doom scrolling on Snapchat, I think it was, and I was seeing all the times that my friends had been upset about one thing or another, and all the times that I'd either yelled at them or comfort them, and then what happened on the flip side with the vice versa. Thank you for the hydrate. And
that reminds me, I need to get water. Wow, your chat's amazing for me too.
Yep, my chat is awesome. But it got me thinking on like, okay, what makes somebody a good person, and how much of their mental health can be used to say, okay, this is just like a problem they deal with, and ultimately, Gameplay Bunny. I said Gameplay Baby, but I guess I must have said Gameplay Bunny. Welcome to the fam. But it got to the point where I questioned, okay, well, this was a day that I was having a bad mental health day, and so, you know, they forgave me, but then on this day, they were having a bad mental health day, and I called them out for shit, so who is the good person there? And then there were moments of vice versa. So I just kind of got to thinking, in that instance, what is the right choice? Does that make sense?
To me, it does.
Yeah, no, I think that does make sense. But yeah, you gotta be, you have to. It's like the golden rule, basically. As basically, if you're gonna encompass everything we've said into the most open, just statement, it would be the golden rule: treat others as you want to be treated.
Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, we fell down that line of thought to actually main character syndrome.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a fascinating topic, really. Just how many people sometimes
actually have it.
Yeah. Because it's like freakishly common, especially in today's day and age, what with social media.
The best thing to look at if you want to feel good about yourself or have positive knowledge is social media.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, yeah.
And the best place, Twitter.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Man, you can get all love there. Oh.
But yeah, I mean, people have to have humility sometimes, though.
People gotta just try to be good. In general. Oh. Man.
Yeah, so...
What's your favorite?
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Just, mental health is kind of a fascinating subject in that regard because so many people feel things in different ways.
The psyche is just incredible. It's a very interesting subject.
It really is. Now you were going to say something.
What's your favorite kind of bread is what I was going to say. I was just trying to change the topic.
Why?
Because we stopped talking for like a solid minute. I was like, okay, well that conversation died.
No, Al is typing, and I was checking out my reference. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to keep talking about mental health, because that's something that, like, I'm good at. But there are other things that we could talk about. I think food, though, is just kind of just oof. In what regards, honey?
In all truth, she's good at mental health.
Unless it's mine.
Yes, she's not good.
I'm with you on that one.
I am good at helping out others with their mental health, but when it comes to mine, nope.
Oh my word.
Yeah, no,
I
totally.
can talk about helping someone for days get to me, and I'm just like, let's not.
I feel like that's most people. Humility, honor, and grace are defining qualities of the ideal knight and something I strive towards. First of all, I am unsurprised that you strive towards the aesthetics that would encompass a knight. Second of all,
That's awesome.
I kind of agree. I don't know how to feel about knights, but I do know that those kinds of things are definitely something that I want to get better at. Just as a whole. I'm not yet. Like, I still have a lot of learning to do. There's a lot of growth that needs to happen on my end. But I'm trying to get there.
I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here reading your lore and I'm enjoying it a lot.
Oh! I don't even remember what it says. You want to read it out to the class?
Oh, man.
Because I wrote it while I was at work, so I don't really remember most of it.
Wait, serial killing cannibal ... I'm gonna need some more information on that. Oh, man.
What?
Yeah, no, that's what it says.
Yeah.
You know what? You were the one that wrote it. You should be the one that reads it.
Okay, I will read it and then give explanation for it.
Please, because I'm getting kind of confused in some parts.
Look, I'm not... I mean, part of that was because I wanted it to be something people would ask about. Okay, so if you first have to read the about me before you read the lore.
Oh no, I've been reading all of it.
Okay, so the about me says, welcome to the zombie fam. My name is Lolita, also known as Lita or Murder Wabbit. I am your local friendly, serial killing, cannibalistic bunny VTuber. And then basically just because I had to be sassy, I went, aw, but don't be scared. I don't bite much. And then just basically stuff about the channel. In the lore it says, wait, serial killing cannibal? I'm gonna need some more information on that. Basically just tying back into that, I'm your local friendly serial killing cannibalistic VTuber. From there, it actually goes into the lore. So, a not very long time ago, about 1997 on Earth to be exact, an alien rabbit landed on Earth, and specifically America, to see what she could get up to. Well, she found my dad, and then she had me. Imagine her surprise when I came out with bunny ears and a tail, and a disturbing taste for long pig, but mostly human. She ditched me with a human mother and ran off to raise the rest of her more alien litter. So explanation for that is basically, this is how Jelly and I are twins, is that our mom is an alien who happens to be like a rabbit. And the story with my procreation is that she landed on Earth to have some fun, and I was the product of that. And the rest of the litter came from different fathers and were alien. I was the only one that was human. My mom did her best to raise me well, and I did my best to raise some hell. At 15, I feel like that should be a line in a song that I write. At 15, I got started on killing criminals, mostly just because I wanted to make some curry and gumbo. Those who know me know what that's referencing.
I don't know you that well, sadly.
Okay, so it's like a thing where I put people who I'm mad at in the gumbo.
I
or
like
the
that.
Yeah, I changed it to curry because, as said, turns out I'm not very good at making gumbo, so I stuck to curry. I used the night as representation given my propensity of enjoying combat as you. Yeah, I'm sorry, nobody needs that many Nerf guns. And though I love the thrill of a fight, I refuse to fight unjustly or without valid cause. Yeah, makes sense. And then the next section is about Al and Jelly. It just says, eventually my twin sister landed on Earth and we met, realizing we were from the same brood. Despite our cotton candy and dark as night aesthetical differences, we wound up being super, super close, and eventually she introduced me to one of her friends, an anthro space wolf named Alistair, or as I like to call him, Alistar. Because he's my star.
I like that.
We eventually started dating, and soon after we're married, and are super happy together even to this day. At some point, they took me to some fun excursion into space, where I got myself into a bit of trouble. Now there's this weird black stuff that sometimes comes out of my eyes and mouth when I get angry or hungry, and I don't know how to make it stop, so I apologize if I get some on you. Eventually, we found Twitch and decided to start streaming. Welcome in and enjoy the show. So I guess that bit about the black goop I can actually take out, because that was something that like I just decided to add to my thing because I thought it suited my aesthetic, and because when I was making this, back when I was still a part of the Creatures of X, I didn't want to make the drippy stuff blood because it was already so very red, so I decided to make it black goo. And I had to have a reason for it being black goo.
That's sick.
Thank you. I was very proud of it. Now I'm not going to be using it ever again.
See, when I pull, when there's something like that, I immediately, my brain immediately goes ink. Bendy and the ink machine. Oh my gosh, it's Bendy and the ink machine. But,
see, I was going for Venom, but Bendy works too.
Yeah, no, see, okay, so we're going back, not terribly long because you're both older than me, but we're going back. Anyway, this would be, when would that be, 2010-ish era of YouTube, when all the stuffs were going on, all the cool part of the internet. Bendy came out. Terraria came out. Portal 2 came out. All
God,
like a
this
bunch
all
of my favorite games
happened
came
in the
out.
same. Oh God.
In the same time zone. It was about 2010 to 2015, around in there. Where pretty much all my favorite games came out.
I did
I do
not
like Portal,
realize
but that was an
that.
earlier game.
I did not realize that Bendy was that recent. Oops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I consider that relatively
Or
old
not
for
that I don't mean recent. That old. Here's the thing, everything else on your list I date far older than Bendy.
Yeah. But
Probably because I was actually around and a part of the fandom when Bendy came to be.
Bendy was the thing that got me into horror games and led me down a very awkward path. I'm still kind of on it. But there's a bunch of games that branched off from that, and now I'm into a bunch of indie stuff and spooky stuff, and there's a bunch of weird stuff that I like that I just don't need to go into because it's just off weird stuff. That is a very niche thing. But I enjoy it, and it's what's led me to the kind of games I enjoy today and how I play. And also, to be honest, if you really want to butterfly effect it down the line, if I never saw that one Bendy video by, I think it was IGP, I probably never would have met any of you guys.
Oh my God.
I would have been in a completely different place. Yeah. Because it led me to a different side of the internet that I don't think I ever would have checked out before.
I completely get that. Also, Tread, why all the love hearts? Like, I love you too, and I appreciate them, but what caused them?
I'm sorry, but how you said that made me think vampire.
What?
I love you too.
Man, bro. So, honestly, I think my butterfly effect... You know what the biggest butterfly effect would be?
What?
Have you ever heard of a chat site called Chat and Go?
Oh, actually, yeah, I have. I've never looked into it or anything, but I have in fact heard.
Yeah. So, I think it was 2010? Somewhere around there. It was like...
Pretty much.
Yeah, it was like 6th or 7th grade. I found Chat and Go and I decided to join it. And I got really, really into like the role-playing section on that site. And through the tags, Al found me. And we started chatting. And that is how we met. And had we not both been on Chat and Go in 2010, we would not have met each other.
Wow.
And if it were not for him, I would not be here today.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Not just
Crazy
like I
how
wouldn't
that
be here on Twitch. I mean, I wouldn't be here on Earth.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Yeah, no. Same if I hadn't been here with you guys. But, thinking about social
Dread,
media
why?
sites or chat sites. Holy cow. Facebook for a while was what I was mainly on.
I never got
I know.
into
Ugh,
that.
Facebook, disgusting.
I never really got into that, but I did get super into Tumblr back when, like, before it got fucked, and then unfucked itself, and then got fucked again.
I was on Facebook. Wow, these are old. Facebook, I was on.
So sappy, so cute.
What's the squirrel app?
A squirrel?
It was like Skype. It's the same thing as, or similar to Skype. It's not TeamSpeak. It's the other one, like Chatter, Mumble, something like that.
I don't know that one.
I used Skype in that one. And then Discord came out. I actually don't remember when Discord came out, but I saw it like 3 months after it had released because all my friends were saying, "Oh, it's so good, you should use it, you should use it." And then I hopped on that. And I've just used that since. And I'm glad I did, because Discord's led me to most of my friends.
Yeah. Twitch led me to most of mine. Discord was like where I hopped to after they removed all the NSFW stuff off of Twitter or off of Tumblr. Not because of that. That sounds like causation, but it's not. It's actually because, and Al can verify this, there was a friend that kind of chased me off of Tumblr because she was not very nice.
Yeah, understandable.
You hate her now?
Yeah.
That is difficult, by the way. I would like everyone to know. Getting Al to actually disdain somebody is like an act of God in of itself.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty difficult.
I believe that.
There's so many of your friends
There's
that I'm like,
things-
why?
There's things that I've seen that I was just like, and I'm going, so.
Really? Like what?
Sorry, I drank water wrong.
It's okay.
Not the other day, a while ago, there was someone in your chat, and I thought they were just being completely rude. And you just brushed it off like it was nothing.
Yeah. I'm like a duck.
No, baby.
Ducks don't. What? I'm sorry. How does a duck relate? Do ducks just by nature not care? Or...
Yeah, well, like a water.
Oh, water off. Yeah. Okay. Now I get the reference.
Like a duck.
Yeah, Dread. I know. I learned that just now.
God.
Do you guys have interests in something like VR?
Yes. Okay, but
Yeah,
like
I
my
saw
mom and I have been sitting here for a while now going, when are they going to bring out fucking Sword Art Online? We want that shit.
There's so many games that are like that out there.
Well, no, we want like the headset. Where you can like go
Oh.
in and feel shit.
That's actually a thing. It's what's it called? What's the suit called?
Haptic?
Haptic suit, yeah.
No.
That allows you.
So that was
There's not
like
something that's just a helmet, but there's hypersensitive haptic suits that are like full body. They look like a mocap suit, except they do the exact same thing as like touch and feel and stuff.
I don't care if it's a death game, sign me up. I'll let you go first then. So no, that's not exactly what we're wanting. We're wanting like the experience that they get in that kind of thing, where like it takes their brain to sort of a dreamland that's hyper realistic, like very lucid. They get to make decisions, they get to design who they look like, and the thing that's got me is eat whatever they want, enjoy the flavor of it, and not gain a pound.
So there's actually, if you want to be completely honest, if I'm gonna be completely honest, that is possible, but you'd be doing like some sort of like 4-year study in like a hospital, and they're doing like these mental studies on you and inducing certain things. It would totally be possible. I totally believe that would be possible.
Yeah.
But it'd be a lot of like
It'd be a lot of everything.
You'd be training your brain to see stuff while asleep. You'd be practicing lucid dreaming.
No.
So basically, you'd be creating the world. You'd be running the world as your own brain.
Yeah, no.
It's possible, but not the same way as Sword Art does it. And
Well,
I agree. I'd love the Sword Art thing. That'd be cool.
It's not currently possible. It could become possible. Like, they actually had pretty sound science within that. It's just a case of, like, right now the technology we have and the scientific capabilities that we have are not there yet. So,
yeah, they can't hold up to the test.
Yeah. So it's kind of just a case of making something that is capable of
But that again is based off like in order to be able to feel and touch and taste stuff, that has to tap into your nervous center in some way, whether it's physically like on your hands and arms feeling it, or it's tapped into your brain network. And if you just want to have a headset and say gauntlets or something, you're gonna be it's just gonna tap directly into your brain.
Yeah. Well, that was the whole premise of the game, was that it was accessing your nervous system and like
Don't
the
take it
whole
off.
yeah, the whole thing with they actually mention it if you pay attention. They have to, like, when they first put on the headset, they have to do a calibration where they touch themselves basically all over, and that determines their height, basically how they move, stuff like that, so that the game knows how to load in those settings for them. So, like, that's entirely possible, or not possible, it's plausible. But again, we just don't have the science or technology for it yet.
No, not at all. That would be cool. I don't know how far in the future you'd be looking, but I don't think it'd be very far. I think 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years, 20 years within that, we might be able to get something baseline on that kind of technology.
Yeah, I get that.
But I've been looking at the Valve Index and the Oculus Quest 2, and I need a PC to be able to run the Oculus or the Valve Index. So
Yeah.
I'm going, well, maybe I just buy a new PC and then buy the Quest 2 and then save up again for the Index. And that's where I am right now, because if I go with that, then I can buy the Quest right now. I could just buy it right now. Literally, I could hop on my computer, type in my card number, and bam, it's getting sent to me. Like, I have enough for it, but I've been saving for the Quest, the Index, because I want the Index controllers. That's the main reason I want it, because Index tracking is a whole lot more sensitive and accurate than Oculus.
Yeah. Are you just quoting Sword Art Online, dude?
I actually watched literally the first episode and went, yes, this is so good. Then my cousin was like, all right, I gotta go. And I was like, no! And I've never picked it up again.
You need to pick it up. It's so good. Here, my mom watches it on repeat, and she hates anime. Like, I want to be clear. Other than Studio Ghibli, she hates anime, but she loves Sword Art Online. Have you read the books, Dread? Because one of the things that I have learned from my mom being obsessed is that there's actually books for Sword Art Online. I don't know how good they are. I can't verify that.
You don't know how many I've watched. So, let me look. I have a list of ones I need to continue. Sticky notes. Yes, I saved them all on sticky notes.
That's okay. I used to use sticky notes for everything.
I'm not buying my anime list subscription.
Boy, do you think I do?
Okay, this seems like a joke.
What?
Bofurry. I'm thinking that must be a joke. It just seems like a bofa nut, a bofa joke.
I do know about the manga and I've read a great deal of them. Okay, but have you read the progressive novels? Is really what I was asking about.
Daily Life of the Immortal King, Promised Neverland, Attack on Titan Season 2.
Also, thank you, Big Oz, for the hydration, the posture, and the lip balm. Let me go ahead and fix my posture for y'all and go grab that water. Then I have a lip balm right here, so I'm just gonna put that on after the drink. Otherwise,
These are
the water will remove all of my
these are
lip balm.
the stuff I'm continuing. I have other stuff that I've watched all the way through, but these are what I'm continuing. So I have
What
Daily
about-
Life of the Immortal King, Promise Neverland, Attack on Titan Season 2, because I just kind of dropped it. I got bored for a while. Got High School Season 2, Made in Abyss, the whole Sword Art and Gun Gale.
If you
Season 3
posted a
Konosuba.
link, it's not gonna show up because you're not a mod, honey.
The continue Hunter x Hunter. I stopped on some episode in like the hundreds. It was like 130 or something like that. Start Boku no Hero Academia. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that actually. Demon Slayer. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that. They both seemed overhyped to me. Wait for One Punch Man Season 3 and then start Darling in the Franxx. But again, that seems a bit overhyped now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually deleting Demon Slayer and Academia. There are a few Academias that I go, oh, that's cool. That might be cool. But, like, Hero, I just, And I don't actually watch them that often. Like, I don't watch much anime at all. So when I do, it's like, holy cow, I've just now picked this up 2 years after. Like, I can't wait for One Punch Man Season 3. They said it was going to happen in 2020, then COVID happened. And now they're saying it's 2023. And I'm going, come on, stop pushing it back. But everyone complained that they had it, they rushed the animation for Season 2. So it makes sense that they're holding on to it as long as they can. Because that means a better animation outcome.
Yeah.
But I absolutely loved Season 1. It was so funny.
The one that really made me sad with the fact they had to change studios and the animation was shit was, 7 Deadly Sins. Like, that was just regretful.
I heard it's supposed to be good, but I looked at it and I go, eh. Like that and like Black Clover, RE0, like all those ones, people are like, oh, it's so good, watch it. And I look at the commercials and I go, eh.
I will say the commercials for 7 Deadly Sins do them absolutely no justice at all. But I am also a strong proponent of, if you do not like the animation style, don't watch it. It's
not even the animation style.
It's just the story is not one for you.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm kind of the opposite with that on Sailor Moon. Like, I'm not terribly fond of the story, but oh my god, it's so pretty to look at.
Never seen it.
So yes, babe, I love anything Sailor Moon. Give me. If you're ever wanting to know what to get me for my birthday, there you go.
I mean, yeah, true.
ReZero. I have not seen that. Can't add the dot.
On another planet.
Oh.
The one where he just keeps on dying over and over and over and over and over. He's basically getting isekai'd into the same world.
Ooh, and one that, like, is crappy story-wise, but I still love it, is, Wise Man's Grandson. So...
I've actually not heard of that one.
So, it's on Hulu, is how I found it. I think it's still there. And, essentially, it is an anime about this kid who, like, works in an office. He's got a boring day job that... He just goes home and plays video games, RPGs, never had a girlfriend, doesn't really have friends.
You said video game, my brain goes no game, no life.
Yeah, oh god, I've not gotten into that one. I want to, but I've just not gotten into it. I don't watch TV very much. Anyway, he has basically a boring life, and then he dies. And... this is, by the way, the first 5 minutes of the very pilot. And it's never brought up again. Because he reincarnates into a different world as just a kid whose parents have died. And this wizard takes him in and raises him. The guy's way too old to be a dad, so he just calls him grandfather. Hence, wise man's grandson. And here's the
Now it
thing.
makes sense.
Here's the thing. He remembers his previous life, which means that while, you know, to us, everything in that world would make sense, he's like a prodigy. He's on such a steep learning curve that everyone's like, ah! Because he has the science of this world, and as well as the fundamentals he learned from any RPG, and the fundamentals of magic he learned from what winds up being two of the most powerful magic users in the entire world. It's essentially a self-fulfillment fantasy, and I love it. I live for it because
I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. There's a terminology for it in Japan. I don't remember what it is. I just call it self-fulfillment fantasy.
I want to be that person because I want to feel like that.
Well, that is why it's called self-fulfillment, is because it's something that, like, everybody would love to do. But realistically, it's very idealistic. It's very fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen Cells at Work?
Yes! Oh my god, I love that one. I
love
love that
it so
one.
much. That's
Now-
my cousin showed me that. He is a health student.
Mm.
Actually, I think he's a full-blown
So-
nurse now.
Wait,
He showed
Dread.
me that, and that anime alone brought me to go into the to sign up for my anatomy class at school.
Oh yeah. See, I was already out of school when I saw it, and I loved it because I was already a fan of anatomy. Now, Dread, which one are you referring to when you say now that I did enjoy a lot? Because you could either be talking about No Game No Life, or you could be talking about Wise Man's Grandson.
I just noticed that Leon and Calvin have like the same nose, but it's also like, of course they do, you idiot.
Yeah, they're brothers.
I'm dumb.
You're not. You're a sweetie.
That's funny.
I will
Just imagine
say.
walking up to a twin and going, "Dang, you guys look really similar. What's up with that?"
Well, they're not twins. They're just brothers, but still.
I know, but like the referencing is there, and that's what my brain
Yeah.
does.
I will say, when I was drawing Calvin, you and he both said that the nose was a little too big. And by the time I finished, I was looking at it going, but it's too small now.
No, it's perfect.
It's the angle, like the
Yeah.
perspective. It's the right shape, but it's wrong from that perspective.
We like it
The
anyway.
intent was wise man's grandson. Ah, I see that you are wise in the ways of the self-fulfillment fantasy. Ooh, another anime that I really like, but this one's kind of like, meh. It's NC-17, so proceed with caution. It's called Devil's Line, and it's my favorite.
of that.
It's my favorite vampire anime. And hubby, I'm going to make you watch it one of these days because I'm obsessed.
Okay.
Completely ignored me. I see
I
how
wanna.
it is.
Okay, we need to have a watch party then, because I want to watch some
Hell
of these too.
yeah! Fuck yeah! Oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes.
Yes, catch me up on some of the ones you absolutely love, because I love. So there's this thing. I don't know if this is a thing or just my own making a thing. When I see someone that enjoys something, I want to enjoy that with them. Like,
Oh hell yeah! You know
When-
what?
so,
so, like, you're
Somebody
geeking over
drop.
these shows.
Okay, sorry. Somebody drop in reminders for Lita watch party. VTuber watch party. Because I think that would be great to just like get in a VC and have our VTuber webcams on and watch something together.
Oh my god, that would be fun.
It might even be cool if we can make it like a thing, either monthly or weekly. One that I can recommend highly is Rising of the Shield Hero. I will look into that. But you were saying, Sheep.
I was saying, I was about to say, just do it monthly. because as we figure out times and dates, we can
Yeah.
make it specific. But as of right now, just throw it for the whole month.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But that was not. You were on about you like seeing people
Oh,
enjoying
yeah.
things.
So, like what you were just like, I love this show. I want to now see this show that you're talking about because you enjoy it so much, and I want to know what makes it so awesome to you. Like,
Okay, so
sometimes
the bad part is what makes it really awesome to me is I find it very sexy. Like straight up.
I mean,
So Devil's Line is actually, well, I'll let you finish and then I'll tell you about Devil's Line.
well, yeah, I just when I see someone enjoying something, I want to also enjoy that with them because I'm sad.
Aw.
Be
I don't-
happy, want to be happy, grab to happy, you know?
I don't think it's actually like loneliness or sadness, in my opinion, to do that. For me, it's just like you like seeing your friends happy and you like to enjoy the things that make them happy with them. And I think that's sweet.
Yeah. I
Um,
like hanging out with my friends. That's what makes me the happiest.
Yeah.
100%.
which makes sense. As for watch, full rewatch, and prep for season 2, oh god. So what Devil's Line is it's a vampire anime that I believe takes place in the future, from the looks of everything.
Cyberpunk vampire.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That would be insane, though.
No, it's nothing like that.
He
hold
just
up.
pulls this like giant blade out of his arm. Whah!
Okay, it's in the very near future then, I should say. And essentially what it is there's this girl, she has the thing that cracks me up is she has this friend that's like extremely prominent to the story, and then we never hear about him after like episode 2. He's briefly mentioned and then never again.
He
But-
took the midnight train.
Basically, so essentially what happens is there's some rumored murders going around, and this girl is on the bus with her best friend and a male classmate who she also considers herself friends with, and her friend is watching this news report that is about some killings that look like vampires, and it's like a rape murder situation. And she's just like, oh my gosh, look at this. Like, this is terrifying. And the male classmate is like, don't do that. You'll scare her. To which the main character, Tosca, I think is how you pronounce her name, is just like, yeah, it's fine. He offers to take her home, and they're like crossing a walkway when she notices like this man staring at him. He starts chasing them as her male classmate leads her away. She has no idea what's happening. Long story very short, essentially you find out that her classmate is a vampire and the guy chasing them is also a vampire, but he is a cop. Now, I would also like to make mention that they never say vampire in this. They're called devils. But, like,
Well, yeah, that if it's by religion at all, they are considered.
It's not. It's not.
Uh,
It's just like that was the phrase they chose to go with it because vampire just felt too fantasy, apparently. I think that was just the premise of it. But and anyway, it's like a romance, and she becomes fascinated with him and him with her, and there's this whole thing of they want to be together, but the scent of blood literally makes him rabid. Like, he goes absolutely feral.
take care, Dread.
Oh, bye!
My dad.
So yeah, it's one
I
of my
gotta take a
favorites.
herb jet really quick.
Okay. We'll get back to this in just a moment.
Leon's coming out great, though, by the way.
Thank you. Ooh, that's a good present.
Oh, you saw a present?
I saw what you typed in chat. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm like,
So good.
I'm trying not to sneeze. Or rather, I'm
Oh,
trying
jeez.
to either not sneeze or sneeze, whichever one will make the itch go away. See, he has such a long chin.
Yeah.
I think.
Which I was gonna say, some of his features are exactly like Calvin's, and some of them aren't, but also, Leon's the older brother, even though they act so, like, the opposite.
Yeah.
But I have to keep reminding myself that Leon's the older one, he's gonna look a little older.
Yeah, I'm also trying to, like, shade so that it doesn't look terrible in the job.
I'm excited about the hair.
Yeah, I don't know if I should color the eyes and then do the hair in black and white, like, you know, the rest of the sketch, or do what I did with Calvin. I kind of want to go with making the eyes the colored portion.
Okay.
Since,
Yeah, that cool.
Yeah, but I have the swatches for the hair already laid out to the side. See?
Yeah.
You can kind of see what I mean by I'm doing his hair in gray, really.
Yeah. Well, his hair is so light.
Yeah. Really is. I hate that. I think I need to move, like... Because this is where it is on the natural, like the original one, but I feel like I need to put it lower. Let me go check the other reference photo. Okay. And then once she gets back, I want to ask you about your favorites. So start thinking about them.
Favorite anime?
Favorite anime, yeah. I'm going to transition afterwards into like favorite TV shows, but we're starting with anime. Because I feel like that's such a lengthy topic we could go over. Heck, we might not even get to TV shows tonight. Also, if you feel up for it, I would like posts.
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
You don't have to, though, because you're hanging out with me here.
Well, and I'm talking to Boots and trying to, like, explain things.
How's that going?
Fairly well.
He seems nice. I would like to actually hang out with him more. I basically only interact with him on your streams, so.
True.
Okay, I think it looks better with those additions in there. He has such an interesting chin.
His chin can cut diamonds.
Well, I was trying to be kind about it, but yes. Was that me or you?
That was me, probably.
Okay. mine isn't lighting up. Oops.
Hey gamers, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
So, I was gonna ask Al what his favorite anime was, and then I kind of want to go over like other things that we would enjoy, like TV shows.
Yeah.
Okay, so anime. Well, my first one being Yu-Gi-Oh! Because
How can you
that
not?
was my first ever anime, and
Yeah.
that just has my heart. Then Death Note.
Oh yes.
Love
I always wanted to be like his girlfriend.
Misa.
Yeah.
You guys are like, I love this, and I'm like, I haven't seen that. I love this. I haven't
Wait,
seen that.
really? You've never seen Death Note?
Oh my
Nope.
god.
And I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! The later shows when they were on.
To be fair, I never really watched very much of Yu-Gi-Oh, so I am aware of it because it was shown a lot, but I was never totally into it, so I guess I never just got
Yeah.
into it.
People get on me because they're like, Pokemon's not a real anime. I'm like,
Yes,
okay.
it is.
Yeah, I just pull out. Yeah, okay, I don't care. It's my favorite one. Because it was, again, it's my first, like Al saying.
Yeah.
I actually started with the Indigo League. I watched the Indigo League, then I jumped to Black and White because that was on TV for a while.
Oops.
I never finished Black and White, but I think I finished Indigo League. No, it has 83 episodes and Netflix stops at like 62 or something like that. So I still haven't finished that.
Oh, that sucks.
So stupid. So I
Um,
was rewatching it on Crunchyroll, like from the very beginning.
yeah. What was my first anime? Actually, I think it would be Sailor Moon. So maybe my liking Sailor Moon has a bit of nostalgia because, when it comes to Sailor Moon, I grew up watching that. My sister was really into it, and it was like a huge thing where I used to live for for like this weird period of time in the early 2000s. And then like it just disappeared and nobody had heard of it ever again.
Yeah, there's some times that I go, man, I really like this. Oh, it's gone? Not even just with anime, but with things in general.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
dang, no one talks about this.
Yeah, there was actually there's a couple of YouTube channels that I like that I went to go find, and they just don't exist anymore. One of them Al knows, which is what's the name of it? Al, what was that gaming channel Kaya and Jake used to have?
Metal Ass Gaming.
Yes, I hate that they deleted that. It was so damn good.
There's channels that are still up. I've never had a YouTube channel that I know of that I can think of that has been completely deleted, other than like Unis Honest that I've enjoyed. But
Well, yeah, but
there's
Unis Honest
channels
you
up
knew
there.
was going to delete, but like
Yeah,
there
that
was
was so sad.
there was the channel Sad Milk, which was like a Reddit reading channel. It disappeared, and I'm just like, why? Oh god, I did the perspective.
But there are
way
so
back on
many
this.
dead channels that I still follow.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Alright, I'm actually gonna have to dip soon. I would like to talk about this some other time though. That'd
Hell
be
yeah,
awesome.
just pop into my VC sometime
That would
while
be
I'm
fun.
streaming, and we will pick this up where we left off.
Alright, cool. This was really fun. Thank you for having me. This was
Of course.
actually awesome.
Oh, I'm glad
Hope
you
y'all
think
stay
so.
safe. Love y'all.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, wear your seatbelts like my sister said. See ya.
Bye. Oh god. Okay, that was so delightful. Okay, now. We were on what your favorite animes are.
Oh, yeah. So, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Death Note, Wolf's Rain.
What's that one?
I don't... It's hard to explain, but, like, kind of like werewolves. Like, they morph into wolves.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, so... If you think of Silas, then that's Wolf's
From,
Rain.
like, Teen Wolf? Another
No.
show I never watched?
No.
Oh, Silas! Okay, yeah.
So yeah, that's basically Wolf's Rain.
I miss Silas. We should hang out with him again.
Yeah, I don't know where he's been.
I know Locke especially misses him.
Jan doesn't miss him?
Jan has his hands full with Alyssa.
True. I miss
Not
Silas.
that he is mine.
Silas is like the calm one of the bunch. Everybody else is so hectic.
Yeah. Jeez. Anyway. So.
I'm trying to think about other ones. I can't really think of any.
Okay, well then let's talk TV shows. What kind of like TV shows are you into?
So like currently or
I mean, overall, I think my favorite like TV show of all time would actually have to be, it's a kids show. It's called Just Add Magic. It's either that one or The Worst Witch. I particularly like the new actress that they got for her. I need to check to see if that's had any updates.
It used to be on Netflix. I don't think it's on Netflix anymore. But I loved Hannibal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was only on for like 3 seasons. They were talking about making a 4th after COVID, but then COVID got even more like ridiculous. COVID-y. Yeah.
I'm being a bit
Supernatural?
inaccurate. Oh, Supernatural burned.
Supernatural, but like to an extent.
Yeah, it's like after a certain season, it was just like, alright, I'm out.
Yeah.
I mean, props to the fans of that stuck around through that train wreck. Like, y'all are the real MVP mad lads. You know?
Yeah.
It's like that shit got so bad so quickly. Towards the end there.
Obviously American Horror Story.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I was like mega late to the party.
Oh, yeah, you were. I was just out there like, you're just not finding this? Okay.
Well, like, when it came out, we were relatively young. So, now that I'm older and I'm matured more, I can handle it.
Meanwhile, I was watching it as it was coming out going, okay?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I say, now I can handle it. But,
well, it's not that I couldn't handle it, it's that after Freak Show, Freak Show kind of ruined me on the whole series. And then...
I'm on Hotel Now, which is after Freak Show. It's okay.
Yeah, it's like, it's fine. I like Evan Peters' character in that one, but like, I like Evan Peters the best in all of them.
Yeah.
He basically carries the goddamn show, as far as I'm concerned. I think there was like a season where he wasn't in it, and it didn't do very well.
Yeah, ever since Jessica Lange left, it's kind of weird.
Yes, that was what my friends and I were saying when Lady Gaga kind of took over for Hotel.
Yeah.
We were like, how could you take out Jessica Lange? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But they did it.
Well, she wanted to leave, which, fair enough, but still, it's not the same without her.
No, it's really not.
Her characters were like some of the best characters.
Yes.
Okay, what else? I'm trying to think. Those are like obviously older shows that American Horror Story is still on, but
Yeah.
Supernatural ended, Hannibal's ended. I'm trying to think about like current things I like, which is few and far between.
Well, especially with COVID, like so many things have been canceled and not many things have started up.
Yeah.
Didn't you really like You?
I prefer the book, to be honest.
The book was like mega freaky, and then the TV show was just like, let's make him a little bit romantic.
Yeah.
And I was
No,
like,
I think that's why I prefer
risky.
the book.
Huh?
I think that's why I prefer the book.
Yeah, it was like, what was with the unnecessary addition of the child?
Yeah, I prefer things the way an author writes them. So when it comes from like...
With the exception of Practical Magic, oh my god, that was such a train wreck.
You hated it?
The book. I hated the book.
Oh, yeah, because I adored the movie, I was gonna say.
No, the movie was fantastic, but the book was such a train wreck. How they got the movie out of the book, I'll never understand. And I mean, it's kind of the same thing with The Labyrinth. Like, if you look at The Labyrinth as it was written versus what it became, it wound up so much better.
But yeah, I'm trying to think about like current TV shows. I just watch a lot of trash TV now. Like I watch quote unquote reality TV.
Which is not reality at all.
Yeah, that's my point. But I don't know, I get a kick out of it most of the time.
I love how audible your air quotes were in that, by the way. Your voice is delightfully expressive.
Well, yeah, I guess it depends.
Yeah. I wonder what this looks like without the line art.
Like a demon?
You don't like it without the line art? Or without the sketch?
I mean, it probably looks like a demon, I'm just saying. That's just Leon, you know? He's weird.
I mean, you're not looking at it to know?
I mean, I am, but I'm also, like, visualizing Leon. And he's scary.
I don't know about that.
Why are we friends with him again?
I think he's a sweetheart.
He's terrifying.
No. Bruh, what?
He hates your favorite animal, like...
I thought he liked them
Well, I can't say
now.
that. He's getting better with that.
I was like,
lying.
bruh.
He's getting better with cats.
Good.
Everything else, not so much, but cats, he's getting better at. Like, I thought it was crazy today because when, Mrs. B's fish died, there you go. Leon was like, I want to eat it. And it's like, no, dude, this isn't like a freaking sushi place. You don't just eat the fish.
I mean, I don't know about that.
What, you would let him eat a beta fish that just died?
No, but also, like, I don't see how it's different from sushi.
I mean, I wouldn't let him eat a pet store fish.
Fair.
But
It's probably toxic. But knowing him, he's fine with that.
yeah.
He's basically intrusive thoughts, the person.
Honestly, yeah, I can't deny that because, um, when we were with a bunch of friends, he was like, I'm just gonna open this car door on the highway and I'm just gonna roll out. And it's like, no, you don't do that.
Jeez, Ugh.
Yeah, he's getting better though.
Good. That's
Medication helps. Medication does wonders.
Yeah, imagine that. Whoops.
I mean, when it's remembered to be actually taken and swallowed properly, then yeah, that's great.
Speaking of, did you take your meds?
Yeah, did you?
Yeah. I love how we monitor each other because we're more concerned with the other taking their meds than we are with taking our own meds.
Yeah. Well, the other week it was stupid because Mateo was drunk, and he's like, "We gotta take our meds," and as he grabs the rest of his beer and goes, it's like, no, God. He's lucky some of us are sober.
Did he fall?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It was so funny.
I'm sure if he heard you laughing, he would end you right now.
He fell on his ass and he just looked at everybody. And we were laughing. He's like, you guys are fucking assholes. And nobody moved to help him either. We just let him sit there.
Rude. I would have helped him.
Well, he fell after like the third step of the stair, and like he didn't like go forward. He went backwards, so he like bounced on his ass down the rest of the stairs.
He does have a dump truck.
He does. So he was fine. I heard his ass was bruised, but he's fine.
I'm sure the only person who can verify the veracity of that claim would be Leon.
I mean, Mateo had bruises all up his arm and on his back and his ass, and oh my god.
Are we sure that's from the fall?
Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna try to think it was from the fall.
I mean...
I'm gonna think it was from the fall. But yeah, so...
I'm going to pretend it wasn't from the fall because it's much more fun if it wasn't.
Oh my god.
You love me.
But yeah, poor thing. He fell and we didn't even help him. And he was slurring and everything, and it was like, we've never seen him like that.
Oh. Yeah, he's usually the responsible one of you idiots, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know, maybe something was going on and we don't know. But definitely off his rocker that day.
Well, he was drunk. So. I wonder if he and Leon are having fights. That might have been.
I mean, it's not a regular thing, but could be, I don't know.
I just hope those two are okay.
I mean, why wouldn't they? Like, what are you thinking?
I don't know. Mateo told me that, like, things had been loud lately, and I was just like, everything okay?
Oh, yeah, that's not Leon, though. That's me.
Of course it's you.
Well, I like to bother him. I'm sorry.
Well, you need to stop.
It's no fun.
I know it's no fun. I'm not trying to be fun. I'm trying to be practical.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. You know best. How is Leon looking?
How is Leon looking? Wait, your stream needs to catch up, so... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'd say that looks like him.
Oh, I just realized he's not in frame.
Yeah. You zoomed out like a bit so I can see more of him.
Well, let me make you smaller so that it's actually visible.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's him. There's that goofy ass smile.
I love his smile.
Those are few and far between.
What, his smiles?
Yeah.
Sage.
Why?
I don't want him to be few and far between.
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe that'll change when you get here.
I love that I am somehow the cure to everything over there.
Well, you are. You make everybody happy.
Oh, baby. You make me very happy.
Sorry, I was typing a reply, and I stopped like in between, so then my friend sent a question mark, because it took me like 20 minutes to send them. To send them a reply.
Oh, wow. It sounds like me. Just being like, Brusky, you good? You good, fan?
Those are definitely his teeth, though.
Yeah.
Like, especially the two big bunny ones.
He's got such cute teeth.
I'm surprised his teeth are crooked, obviously, but I'm surprised his teeth aren't chipped at this point.
Oh, they're not?
No, not really.
I would have thought they were.
Why, you expected them to be?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's that kind of guy where you think his teeth would be chipped, especially all the crazy shit he does, but no.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad he's taking
They're
care of
just
himself
crooked.
enough to have decent teeth.
Yeah, well, you know him. They're just crooked because he's not about
Going to the dentist.
healthcare. Yeah. I mean, I haven't been to the dentist in like 4 years, so I can't
Baby!
necessarily blame him. My dentist died, okay, and then I never got a new dentist after that.
I think I actually remember you telling me about that and saying you needed to find a new dentist and you weren't looking forward to it. Well, apparently you didn't look forward to it enough. You never went.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I need to get the cap on my tooth fixed, cause it's eroding.
Oh my
And-
god.
Yeah, so like, and it's my front tooth, so I'm gonna eventually need it fixed so that I don't look like a freaking dude.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I've needed Invisalign for like 10 years now, and I just never got it.
Oh, I've tried to get those too, but I couldn't get those because I need to see a dentist first.
Yeah, so maybe
okay.
you should go to a dentist.
Yeah, who has dental care though? Not me.
Wait, you don't have dental care anymore?
I mean, I think I do, but it's not like, it doesn't cover a lot.
Yeah, mine doesn't carry
So it's-
fucking anything.
That's probably something I need to save up for before I go.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get some like colorful fish for my fish tank.
Yeah?
Yeah, because my guppies, like, they're pretty, but they're not colorful, you know? They're just like...
I mean, there are some beta fish that are just like stunning in coloration, but beta fish are just like assholes in affairs themselves. Okay, I think I'm done with the face for now. And it is 10:20.
I really like it. I think you'll like it.
Thank you. Okay, I've been going for about 3 hours now, so I'm gonna call it quits here because I want to spend some one-on-one time with my hubby. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let's go see who to raid.
I think we should raid Vampire Tiger.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Let me go ahead and pull him up. Whoop. Oh, also, what?
That was adorable.
Oh, there's also Lady Motherfucking Jenkins streaming. Oh, and Haywire. But yeah, Tiger has fewer viewers, so let's go ahead and raid him. So, I'm gonna send you on over to my good friend Vampire Tiger. He actually is the one who built my PC, so everyone go send him lots of love, and I will see you all tomorrow. As always, be kind, be courteous, be awesome, and be respectful of each other. If we've learned anything from today's conversation, it is best if you are kind to those around you, especially if they're going through, especially if they're combative, because they might be going through a tough time. So I'm going to see you all guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye!
Bye!